Great morning, everyone, and welcome to the Monday 101. Although today is Monday 101, yes, we're going to be covering the bases, but remember that if you are new, you need to go and watch the tutorials and my personal favorite, of course, the important classes in the additional content. Let me get started with you guys because you guys are the most important part of chart plan and, of course, of the class. So let me get started with you guys with the variants that are grinding here with me every single day, not missing classes, and of course spreading the love and knowledge. So let me welcome with Kimku, what is up samurai, and welcome Jakey, what is up samurai, and welcome. We also have Little Fish, what is up Little Fish, Major Pain, double salute you. I'm anxious to see the timings we need to get together for that. By the way, we had an announcement. Major Pain will be helping me co-host some of the classes, but we need still to work out some timings. Also, I do have something special going on for you guys that we might be releasing it in a couple of next days. It's an experimental thing. I'm building up a support bot, an AI support bot, just messing around. Let's see if we can make it or break it. By the way, when it gets released, if it gets released, I will love your guys' help to break it so I know if I'm doing a good job or a bad job, and then also, as always, cover after my mistakes and keep improving. Remember, that's going to be an experimental thing. Nonetheless, I'm trying to pour all of my knowledge. I've been processing hours upon hours of live classes and fitting it in training a new AI. So maybe we'll get something broken, crazy, or slightly functional. We'll see. Tesla pilot, what is up, brother? And welcome, samurai. We also have Frank 383, what is up, samurai? Welcome. And I'm gonna just add you, brother, because you've been amazing since you entered here. Martin G, samurai, welcome to the podium, and hopefully you are grinding with those hard questions for me. I love them, so keep pushing them. Spartan, what is up, brother? Burger, I need to acknowledge you are always here, so welcome. Hopefully you have a great time here. Hello, Brown, what is up, brother? As always, loving your picture, and welcome. Long time no see. Appreciate you being here, brother. And One Way, what's up, samurai? And we'll take a look at, and also, oh, sorry, I just kept a couple of things here. Welcome back, samurai, and thank you for joining. We also have RC2. What's up, brother? Thank you, RC2, to keeping us safe and sound. Also, keep in mind the server onto tip-top shape, resolving all of our questions, and of course, keeping all of those impersonators out, and you know, especially answering our questions. Let's see. I also see, hello, first session. Glad to finally make one. Great, welcome. We have 8 sessions a week, so hopefully that is so much fun for you, also as it is for me. Mike Tire, what's up? Little Face, taking the same, the pure manipulation. It goes nice. Major Pain, you have a chart to share. I would love to see that. You're saying, let me go back and read that because that is pretty amazing and very interesting. Let me see. Where is it? It is, come on. The pure manipulation that is going on, I am still waiting on the sideline, as I don't trust anything without a healthy correction. Absolutely truth. Looking at AVAX and Theta and Near. Oh, Near, that's a good one. I mean, of course, AVAX and Theta are also good ones. Near to DCA, but not without a BTC going to 47K. So you are expecting a retracement. I am also. That doesn't mean, guys, that we're going to have a retracement. We need to be careful here. Why? Because we can get something like, remember when I was saying there's the chance that we're gonna get ETF approved, and then we get it approved, and instead of blasting, having the god candle, we just kind of had a fake out and then retraced. Nonetheless, look at how much Bitcoin the ETF holders are, sorry, the ETF owners, right, are collecting. I mean, BlackRock, Jesus, that might change slightly be the panorama. And remember that these guys, I mean, just Apple itself, right? It's bigger than whole Bitcoin. right? I mean, what about BlackRock, right? So this is still a game for them, right? I'm not saying that they can manipulate, so that's not what I'm saying, all right? But they might influence the market in a severe way. Just make sure that you keep a track on that. So yeah, that's what I'm also seeing. Without BTC going to 47K. By the way, I do have a couple of options. They open orders there. BTC, in case we retrace, I'm ready for that. Sup, man? Yo, mate, what's up? It's all right. Let's take a look at what else, you guys. Teen, DOC, buddies here. What is up? I'm hardly in need of discussion of both Ethereum, please, as it's killing me due to being struck up in a sell order. Dean, we do not provide financial advice, but absolutely we can take a look at it. And remember, any and all of the information that you can get from here, you need to process it and take the best outcome from that. Nonetheless, just what was it? Thursdays? No, it was what? Thursday, right? Thursdays, we dedicated a live class talking about actual shorting the bull market, how to survive a losing short, and all of the things that you need to do there. I will be uploading those videos today. I will be advising you to go watch them because they are what it was at like 1 hour and 30 minutes each session, talking about how to survive a short. So yeah, we can touch on Ethereum, but I'm not gonna spend that much time on that because I already have covered that. And of course, I will gladly take a look at that one. Major pain. So let's start with Bitcoin and then Ethereum, ETH. So ETH, right? Perfect. Let's see. I will be very helpful if for me if we have a discussion about ETH. Absolutely, we can go profits. We can go first to 50K, then dump. Of course, yes, absolutely. By the way, this is not financial advice, and I'm gonna say it out loud right now. Do not do this. But I have an open trailing short if we get to 60 and then we retrace. That's going to be a lightning short for me. That is a high risk. I also have high leverage. Just so you know, I'm using high leverage. I do not advise using high leverage, but I'll be very hypocrite if I tell you I don't use it. So I'm trying to be fully transparent with you guys. I am using high leverage. Just so you know, it's a 20x. For me, that's high leverage. That's above. That's twice as high as I usually go to. And if we get 60, then I'll take advantage of the possible retracement that we might have at that area, and I'll be entering after a 3% retracement or a 2% retracement. I don't quite remember, and then closing it as soon as I'm on profit, or at least moving my stop to entry. It's not that I'm trying to short the bull market, but I'm trying to short the huge resistance that we have right around that area. So hopefully we can have that retracement. There is a lot of liquidity at 52K BTC. Wonder if we go to take a dump to 55. Hopefully, thanks OC anytime, brother. Please help me with this reg. Sure, absolutely. Just remember, this is not gonna be financial advice. Keep cool. Oh my god, brother. Love that. It's just a short. Yes, just a short. Hello, I'm new to the tools. Is there a place to take a doubt regarding the settings on alerts? Yes, you have the help channel. Also, you can ask me anything here. Today is gonna be 101. But remember, we offer the introductory tutorials, which are the chart prime tutorials, and then important classes, additional content, important classes, video number 3. And tomorrow is going to be also Q&A. So tomorrow you can also, after starting that, come with any and all of your questions on it. So let's get rolling, guys, because there's too many things to look at, right? And we're already 11:20 at this point. What is your short entry on BTCOC? Let me pull it up. I do, yeah. Let me see. Let me see if I still have open my broker, which I mean logged in. By the way, that short. Oh yeah, thanks. I was typing my credentials here. I thought I was streaming them. All right. Let's go to futures. And on futures, let me take a look at, oh, by the way, bonk crossing. And I jumped in bonk 0 point because it is bonk what is it, 1000 bonk USDT. I enter on 0.01. I'm not gonna be counting that for my win rate, just so you know that I'm longing bonk right there, and I will be closing partial gains at 0.12. All right, so transparency there. Let's go to Bitcoin. All right, open short. Here we go. Trailing stop. All right. Let's go to open short in Bitcoin and entry point. Oh, I was wrong. 55K, exactly 55K, and that is a trailing stop. Let me give you the details on that one. Again, do not copy it, all right? And if you are going to, you need to first evaluate yourself, and it goes entirely on your own responsibility, since this is not financial advice, all right? This is a high leverage. I'm going 20x, all right? High leverage, low position, high risk, crazy insanity right there on that one, just so you know, all right? And it has a, let me see, where can I see the retracement amount? Oh, callback rate 3%. All right, so entering 55, callback rate 3%. All right, so when I start hitting 55, I start counting. I actually considering that I could be going all the way to 60, and then when I do have that 3% retracement, I will be opening that that short. Hopefully plays out good enough, and I don't get liquidated on that position. So far no stop loss on that one. Always use a stop loss. Always use a stop loss. I am willing to lose that position. Sorry, I am willing to lose that position. Just so you know, I haven't placed a stop loss in advance on that position. There is a trick that you can place a stop loss in advance on Binance, and also I believe it works also on Mexi, if I'm not mistaken. But I haven't done that, and I will not be doing a stop loss on that short. I will just let it get liquidated. All right. So just so you know, high leverage, low position. Do not copy it. Do not do it. All right. There we go. Having said that, let's take a look at just if I have any other requests. And by the way, now is the time, guys, that you request any analysis right here, so we can start going in within the analysis in one-on-one session. So we're gonna get started with Bitcoin, Ethereum. Then what else, guys? What else, guys? Dear OC, just joined yesterday. Oh, I already have read that. So how can I copy this trade? You can't. You shouldn't. You should not do it. ALG, don't. Please don't. Don't do it. All right. I already give you everything. You can. I mean, it's up to you. But if I can give you a friendly advice, don't. Do not short the bull market until you have proof that it's breaking some big supports. All right, and we don't have it yet. So just add to it. ALG. I mean, we've been doing great on the class. All right, do not don't do it. Absolutely, please don't. We've been doing amazingly long in couple of other coins, right? I mean, proof of that we just closed a couple of those trades on leverage. I believe all of those are what Loud, Manta, what was it, Bluer. I don't know, a couple of those that we aren't. I don't remember that. Did I long on RNDR? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, you're saying that we should be taking a look at RNDR. Let's do it. RNDR, perfect. ES, all right. Do you look at ES? Perfect. Yeah, absolutely. Futures mini or just ES futures NQ mini? All right, perfect. I'll take a look at that one. And the last one was going to be GRT. Perfect. Great one. It's going to be so much fun. GRT. All right, let's move forward. All right, not RNDR. Not, you don't want to take a look at RNDR? Or what? Let me know. I mean, the list is starting with Bitcoin, so we can take a look at what's happening there. Then Ethereum to take a look at how or what are the possibilities there, right? NQ futures minis that are RNDR and GRT. Why not? Why not what? Matic Prime for why not what? Give me a little bit more context. Are you interested in any low caps for? Oh, Hosa? What? Why not? Oh, yeah, I don't know. I believe that Kim said not on DR. I don't know why. RDNT. Got it. My guys, you need to know something about me. I'm crazy dyslexic. I need to read things 2 or 3 times. All right, so excuse me when I when I just flip things around. All right, RDNT. All right, so that is just I'm saying, brother, much love. I know what you're going through. Love it. All right, let's jump into the charts right now. And oh, what did I didn't pull out my charts. Let me see what's wrong with it. First, let me just get rid of my Binance right now. Perfect. And oh, yeah, I know what. Let's go to the spaghetti button here. And there we go. We have a couple of alerts being hit. Blur Perpetual. We also have NOS. Nice one. Shiba, by the way, looking at Shiba and ADA. All right. I'm not going to be going through them till tomorrow because we already have a list. And this is going to take us all across the board. If I have time, I'm going to get on those alerts, all right? Just so you know, guys, take a snip so you can see crossing, all right? Crossing trend line. And by the way, that's a good one. And crossing, and what time did it happen, all right? I'm going to give you 5 seconds there, guys, so you can take a look at those and snip them so you can go look at what's happening. One of the most important ones that I do want to bring up, it is not NOS. NOS we took a look at today. It's going to the upside right there, but it is, what is it? Wait, it is NOS, wasn't NOS? ADA? I believe we have a triangular pattern just breaking out. Let me go to alerts and do blur. Very close. Look at that. This is by the way, this is our entry. So we're crossing up right there. NOS again crossing up very nicely. Already hit alert right there. Shiba. Oh, this is the one. Shiba crossing, or not crossing, but hitting that head and shoulders lines. Just be careful with that. Flip of the ribbon, very bullish, and 9 on consolidation. All right. So that's the only one that I want to bring up, Shiba. So let me go ahead and leave everything and get started with Bitcoin. All right. All right, Bitcoin. This is what I am expecting so far. I am expecting a oscillating zone in here, all right? But there is something very, very important. This is the one chart that has been playing out flawlessly, or almost flawlessly, all right? I was saying right here that there is no chance that we're going to be getting the ETF approved, right? I mean, market just gave me a slap in the face and proved me wrong, right? Nonetheless, the analysis was almost perfect, right? Look at that. AB drop going to the dynamic reactor. I was actually expecting a little bit farther down and then retrace. All right, so we have AB fake out from the ETF and then going back down. As you can see, the exact, almost candle by candle, the exact same pattern going to the dynamic reactor, and then look at that crossing to the upside right there, confirming the movement to the upside. And now we are on this area right here. As you can see so far, this is looking almost exact. Let me give you another point or another perspective. I'm going to draw a line right there just to change the color. And let's pick purple right there, all right? And right here, I'm going to draw this triangular, so this bull flag. And guys, important, especially, I believe, let me take a look at Major Pain was talking about this, a possible fake out, and then hey, oh, by the way, I have something important here. So we're gonna have Major Pain for tomorrow, Q&A, late class. Love it, love it, love it, perfect. So let me get to you today, Major Pain. By the way, guys, if you get a friend request from me, that is not me. I never do DM unless I let you know live here, all right? Any other thing is not me, all right? Just join the club, OC. I turn them around a lot. Just join the club. What is it about? Mac Trio? What? Let me know. That's really interesting. What is it? Join the club, OC. I turn them around a lot. What are we talking about? That looks great. All right. In the meantime, I read you. Let's take a look at what's happening right here. It's looking like it's making a little bull flagging here, right? I mean, right now, yes, we might not be doing that bull flag, and bear with me here, all right? I'm gonna try to make things much cleaner. Here we go. But we could still do something like, whoa, we're moving like that. You see that? With a breakout. And what happened up next? Little range. all right, and then going back down, and then start a spiral to big support, all right. I'm not saying that it's gonna do exactly the same, but look at that flip of the ribbon. It's almost there. It's almost there. We are breaking to the upside in here, all right. Let's take a look at what is up next. And actually, I did had a little bit of another bull flag in here pattern. Let me see if I can pull it up for you. I believe it was somewhere around here. Yes, that is it. So this is the pattern or the area that I'm looking at. Remember it, I know this is a mess. Let me just clean it up so you can see it. Right there, you see that little bull flag? Well, it seems that it's playing out right now, all right? It is not on the, let me see if I can grab it all together. No, I can't. All right, it is not exactly as I was expecting, all right? But as you can see, I mean, on the time that I was expecting, but we maybe can have it all the way that there on the 4 hours. So far, so good. We're still online, and we have a prime, I believe that we have starting to have a prime trend right there building up. So this is important when we start migrating to Ethereum. Can anybody tell me what is it important when we start migrating to Ethereum? By the way, guys, for the new members, don't worry, we're gonna touch one-on-one, but I want to get first the TA, right? In the meantime, what is up? I got 2 from you yesterday. Nice. When BTC dominates dropping, yes, that is exactly Martin G. BTC, it's dominating. So if we pump on BTC, we're also going to be pumping on altcoins, all right? Hey, OC, I was talking about dyslexia. Oh, I love it. Turning the numbers on letters around. I do that a lot. Thank you, brother. I know what you're going through. I'm so freaking dyslexic. Yes. Just as a quick note, when I was in high school, reading on public. That was one of my greatest fears. So yeah. So it still is. I still get nervous when I need to read long text on public. All right, why? Because I do see things different or in different order. All right, let's move into Ethereum. Let's go to the 4 hour. Let's get started on the 4 hour first, and let's do Ethereum. I had it right here. And in Ethereum, we were expecting a pull up out of this bull flag, right? And look at that beautiful bull flag breakout. And this is a scary, brother. I don't want to scare you, and I don't believe that we're gonna reach target. But look at the pull that we could be having. All right, again, I don't think that we're gonna be reaching that area, especially now that we are retracing. So our bounce, I was expecting it to happen a little bit late, but it happened a little bit earlier. All right, so this is already had happened. All right, so don't look at this ones because it already played out. All right, I did have a couple of reversal signals right here as we were crossing that area, because I was expecting right here for a further pullback. We did not have it, but we could be looking at a big retracement, something like that to the dynamic reactor, or a little bit more slight or subtle like this on the dynamic reactor. How far? Well, let's go to daily and see what support and resistance we can be having. All right, we're just breaking through this big box in here. All right, that is important. I'm gonna now turn on not my support and resistance, but I want to see my volume profile. Oh, that's the next one. So where's my volume profile? It seems like here we go, much better. All right, this is my volume profile. I know it's a little bit messy, but bear with me. In fact, what I'm gonna do right now is try to clean it up a bit, and what I'm gonna be doing is taking off my support and resistances and my multi-time frame support and resistance, so I don't have anything right down there. All right, also I'm gonna clean everything up in here, and what I'm looking for, first of all, I want to see big deficit, and also want to see small push throughs. All right, so the first thing I'm going to be looking at is this area right down here, right to my right, all right? Look at that, I have serious sales, and the volume, it's it's intermediate volume, all right? It's nothing crazy like this, but also we need to take into consideration that we're taking all the way up here. So the first thing I'm gonna be doing is cutting out all of this part of the chart. I'm not interested on this, all right? I'm just interested from the top forward, all right? Having said that, the way to do it is just zoom into this chart, right? So physically, we can cut it out of the screen, all right? And let's also make it bigger just for good measure. There we go, much better. Now let's wait for that little, what is it? Here we go, for that little eye to stop moving. It already has moved, and as you can see, I have much more definition right now, right? And this is based on what's happening right now. In fact, I'm gonna do that. And once again, wait for that one to stop moving. All right, here we go, much better. This is exactly what I'm trying to analyze. The very top, the very bottom, and everything that is going on right now. So, bearish. So I am looking at also some resistance points, all right? So now that we have broken this one, I'm gonna be also looking at the next area. What's gonna be my next area? Well, where do I have resistance? Look at that, support, resistance, and resistance. This area right there. And you might be telling me, well, that is too big of an area. Well, yes, but there's nothing else that I can do, right? I mean, would you say that this wasn't support? Let me know. Or was it support? And I know you're not saying that. I'm just hypothetically speaking. But guys, let me know. Would you say that the top of this range was or wasn't support? I agree with you. Thank you. There is support there, man. Perfect. And also, is that the bottom resistance of that range, or is it not resistance, right? DB Cooper also reading you, brother. And Teen, what's up, brother? By the way, Teen, the analysis may not go the way that you're expecting, all right? So you need to be prepared. I know I already have joining here, but please, anything that you want to tell or write, please tell me and let me know. AOC, you mean it will go towards? No, I haven't said that. What I just and I know, okay, I'm not trying to be mean, all right, but we need to set some solid basis, and I will be very strong on my statements because I understand your situation, right? I mean, raise your hand in when you're in a losing position, you get under stress, right? I do, right? You guys know, and I've been very open about it, that I am a sentimental trader, right? Something huge also, yeah. So I needed to learn the wrong way, the bad way. There you go, Kim. Thank you for sharing. I do also. So I need to learn the wrong way, that when I get under stress, I was pointing my analysis to something that my brain was building up, right? So right now, I'm gonna try to cut that spiral of Teen. All right, I don't know if that's happening or not, but because of my own experience, I'll manage it that way. All right, I'm not saying that it's going towards 3,640. What I just said is that right there is a resistance area. All right, was I clear on that? I haven't gave a direction because I don't know the direction. And my analysis hasn't been done to understand what is the highest possibility. I just starting from the ground up, right? Acknowledging where is my big supports and big resistance. Manager Payne also raised the hand always. That's how I learned from a hard way, from huge mistakes in this year. So do I, brother. So do I. All right. Having said that, I haven't said where is it going. And I do have an opinion, all right, but I'm not going to say it until the end. Oh, come on, I lost it. Here we go. This is going to be it. All right, perfect. So right here, let's just wait for the thing to load. There we go. Right here, I acknowledge that this is support, was support, right? Was support, and this was resistance, and was resistance, and again resistance, all right? I can even go farther and maybe do it like that. It's very tight around the edges, all right? Now, what I'm trying to do is to locate the deficit, all right? Right up here, I see deficit or actual outcome of volume being negative. Just so you know, guys, this area right here on my on my come on, man, come on, OC, on my volume profile, right? That area right here, it is not total volume. That is buying volume, right? Minus negative volume. Or, I mean, positive minus negative, right? So basically, would you just add them together and see what is the result? If the number is positive, that means that we have an outstanding volume. There was a little bit more buying pressure, right? If we have a negative volume, well then, or a negative number, that means there were more selling pressure, right? Outstanding to the negative area, basically more sales than buys, all right? So what I'm trying to do here is see it, all right, I do have big sales, then buys and buys, all right? So possible retracement areas, it's gonna be till here. If I start breaking that area, I'm gonna be in serious trouble, all right? So now I do have a overbought right there, all right? I also want to point out bullish areas, all right? Because for a bullish area to play out, and this is a little pro tip, guys, it's not that I'm gonna get to here, a boom, rise right there. No. This is still gonna act as a resistance. That's why we first acknowledge where is the support and resistance lines, right? And we're not gonna be ignoring it. But what we're gonna be looking at, it is the bouncing area, right? Basically, if I go through this one to the big purchasing area, I still am gonna be waiting for a retracement. Where? At the previous negative area that I have broken and demolished, right? Just like in here, I broke through, retest, and off I go, right? The same thing I'm going to be looking at it, breakthrough, retest, and off I go. Again, I'm not saying that this is going to be the outcome. What I'm saying here, it is that this, for the outcome to be bullish at this area, I need first to break through in the bullish outcome, following a bullish deficit right here, all right? Does that make sense? For resistances, easy peasy. What is the resistance? Well, at the bottom of here, where I have negative volume, right? Then, I mean, I also acknowledge right this other line. So this is my resistance patch or my resistance channel, all right? Now I need to go maybe further in. Let's go to the 4 hours and try now to see what is it coming up next, all right? So right now I'm gonna be I believe just getting rid of this tool right here, and let's make things a little bit more clear. Although, since remember my way of trading, I use my support and resistances, I will be turning back on for further use, for future use, my support and resistances. Although I will be turning this one off, all right? Just so you know, I'm also gonna save the chart, and I am very close to resistance, all right? Well then, what would I need to go to do to get to a resistance area? I mean, of course that I can bounce from there, especially since now I do have a taking profit, right? TP1. So, and what happened? It retraced it. Still had some momentum. And what is happening with my oscillator? What it seems to happen here, I believe that this is looking like this. Would you guys agree on that? Let me know. Also, people from UK, move your funds from KuCoin, as this started yesterday and they will ban this exchange soon. Holy Jesus. Same like Bybit, even if you have the KYC, they will be banned in this month's coming. Few exchanges will survive the London crypto hub. Whew, pretty interesting. What's happening with crypto.com? I believe they moved or they started doing business on Dubai or somewhere around there, isn't it? Just be careful on that one, guys. When you flip back up, yes, yeah, looks similar. Yes, perfect. So it is looking similar, all right? Which is indicating me that I could have a little flip of the ribbon, all right? Look at what has happened before. We have that kind of movement and we build a divergence, bearish divergence, bearish divergence, bearish divergence, all right? When we start flipping up, bearish divergence, all right? So it will make sense to make a flip up and bearish divergence. The important thing here, and I'm gonna remove everything, all right? Not everything. I think I'm just gonna Control C this to make it clear, all right? Yeah, because I just remember I have some bands up there. It is that I'm still within the green cloud, which means the next upcoming movement should be what? And I'm not saying crazy movement, right? Exactly, bullish. So the next upcoming movement should be bullish. And I'm talking about micro movements, or at least staying where is it now, all right? At least. So let's take a look at what else do I have right there. So it's telling me that I either stay right here or keep going up. All right, so if I go up, all right, I could be having that farther movement to the downside and building up a bearish divergence because I'm reducing my volume and momentum, and I might be going to a big resistance area. And then what? Bearish divergence, resistance area, overextended. What do you guys think it could be happening right there? Then we could be looking at a possible reversal right up there, all right? Don't get me wrong, the reversal could happen right away, all right? But so far, look at my prime score. It is very, very bullish. In my consolidation score, it's 1. Guys, what would you take out just from the prime score and consolidation score? I read you guys. What is it just based on the dashboard? That could be nice. Mean bullish. Exactly, that mean bullish. Why? Because our prime score is telling us how bullish we are, right? Again, that is not telling us that we should be longing there, right? Remember, every bullish trend has its retraces, all right? Exactly. And the consolidation score, it is crazy low. In fact, how do I call number 1 and number 10? Oh, no, that is my bad. 0 and 10, right? 0 and 10. Those are unicorns because, yes, unicorns. Perfect. Yes, so we are very close to a unicorn, right? I mean, we are 0. Remember, 0, 1, 2, and 3. We are strongly moving within the trend, right? Which means that we could even go down here, right? And keep moving up, all right? So just be careful on that areas. Let me just wrap things up in here, all right? And then, I mean, we're gonna touch on that a little bit, teen. I mean, not everything is lost because remember, I don't know the future, right? And remember that interference also could happen and we can go down. I don't want to give you false hope, all right? But that depends how deep within that trade you are. Are you willing to lose it all? Are you not willing to lose it all? And a couple of things, right? I'm going to touch very quickly on those ones to give you the heads up and also to give you a way out, right? Might not be especially what you're hoping for, but still a possible way out. If you feel like it, please share with me how I'm not interested on the size of the position, right? I don't want to know how much money there is. What I want to know is it cross? Is it isolated? Your liquidation price, and if it's your whole wallet there, right? Because you could be isolated, but you maybe already have put everything that you got there. So I want to know those things. All right, but as with this ETH daily, move too fast. Daily, we currently in premium zone on EG2. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. Yes, we're in a premium zone, so that means not buying there, right? That doesn't mean that we're going to be rejecting, but it's a good zone for someone to take advantage of that price location. Does that make sense? So when you start seeing other kind of, I mean, more confidence to it, that's when you start maybe taking advantage of it and leverage. My Spastix partner, my Matic long is cross, but just that account. Be careful, brother. Be careful with that one. Oh, someone said I don't have the balls to short the bull market, and I'm telling you, it was you, right? I don't have the balls to do cross on leverage, but that's me. That's me. That's from December Cointelegraph. So as this one, buying is not advisable. Exactly, not financial advice, but buying is not advisable. Have to wait. And right, obviously, yes, that's what a premium zone it's telling you. But all right, I can do a little bit better, but I need a little bit more information on your trade. So as in this zone, buying not available to wait. Am I right? But that if you're not in a trade or if you're longing it, does that make sense? Has it been repeated too many times? All right. So if you're not in a let's get an example here. All right. Again, this is not financial advice. If my liquidation zone, let's say you are shorting the position and you're shorted here, maybe at the tippy top, right? If my liquidation zone is all the way up there, right? My liquidation price is all the way there. I enter with a 3% of my wallet, 3%, all right? And this is me, all right? And I'm not willing to maybe lose this, but I might be willing to try to rescue it, all right? If I'm willing to try to rescue it, and this is the least advisable thing, and this is not an advice at all, right? But just for me to have the words to say it, this is not financial advice, all right? The least advisable way, but I could still consider it is maybe risking another 3% if I still have that possibility where when I start seeing the price reaching to big resistance areas, right? When it gets there. So when it gets there and maybe I see a further move, all right, on the ribbon, I might be willing to enter in another one. And if I'm in isolated, this means I could average my price up and maybe on the way down, even if I don't reach my zero line, I might be able to take out or even close completely that short, therefore getting with less of a losing position that I still have, all right, that I'm currently at. Even if I don't cross it, I can diminish or I can lower my loss right there, all right? Another thing is, all right, maybe I'm almost completely in, all right? If I'm completely in, there's gonna be three different things in here. If I'm in, or I'm not willing to lose anything else or risk anything else, let's just start with not risking anything else, all right? I'm not willing to risk anything else. And let's say my liquidation point is still far up there, right? What I can do is say, all right, I'm gonna wait maybe or take out a little bit of that, closing that position somewhere around here so I have some extra cash, right? And then when the price gets somewhere here, I can grab that extra cash and put it up here again, so I can slightly move that movement. And then if I see a breakout here and then it reverses, I might be, even if I'm lucky enough, I could be getting out at zero or with a less of a loss that I had. All right, there is another one that, all right, maybe your liquidation point is very close to you already. Maybe you shorted all the way down there, right? And you've been adding to it, right? So in that case, you're getting close to it. This is the question that you and only you can answer. If we reach here, you're gone. You are gone, all right? But would you want to risk it, maybe not reaching and maybe going back and close, even losing in a losing position because we have our dynamic reactor, but closer to losing less? Are you willing to lose it all? Are you? If the answer is not, well, then I would take at least my losses there or at least a percentage out, all right? And then with that percentage out, you just can go rest a little bit or even decide for a revenge all the way up here, which is not advisable. all right? But if you also decide that you are okay with losing it all, my strategy will be I'm okay with losing it all, but I'm gonna make the best fight possible. Therefore, I will still close a little bit of that short and putting it up here so I can extend my liquidation price further up, and maybe I can retrace and get out with a less of a loss. All right. There's a couple of things that you need to consider there. There is a ton of variables and you need to think them through. All right. So there is not one answer there, and there's no actual way that I can go and take that decision for you. So is it going to hurt? Yes, absolutely. Right. How bad would you like it to hurt? Right. So that is something to be considered. Yeah, I understand. Please proceed with the best way that we can do now. If stock up in a short position here, I can't proceed with that request because that's gonna be taking me the rest of the class, and we didn't even take a look at one-on-one that I promised for today's class, right? Team, you will have to wait for me uploading those videos. I'll make sure to tag you on that one. Yeah, I have extra cash. Are you willing to lose it? Yes or no? You need to take on that one. So I can take more short position to average. If you are in isolated, you can, but remember, all the money that you're pushing in there, you need to be willing to lose that money. All right? Are you right? No, it's not. It's not that you're right or wrong. There's only the chances, right? So, are you right, OC? I won't answer to that. Sorry, brother. I can't because there's no right or wrong answer, right? What I can tell you is you need to understand how much you're willing to lose and risk. When you know the answer, then you're okay with losing it, all of that you have decided that you're going to be losing, you're going to have your answer, which is, I mean, if I'm okay to losing it all, well, then let's make the fight. Let's just not cross my arms and let the market makes us to take me with them, right? I mean, to liquidate me. I will do my fight, and that is me, myself, right? Maybe you want to just take whatever is left and rebuild from that, all right? I took the bet and lost it all. Sorry for that, brother. I really, really feel you. I went through that the same spot. By the way, if I'm ever into that same position, I'd rather walk away with the lost and do not try to gain it back. That is me. Perfect. But like to know the best way, there's no best way for me, for my dear OC, which gives confidence to proceed. Sorry, brother. That's the best that I can do because I mean, what else can I tell you, right? To tell you to commit to one of my decisions, sorry, it's not my money. It's not my risk. And as much as I want to, it's not in my hands. That's why I ask. Anyhow, to know how, thanks, brother. You have my sympathy with you. This is what I have to learn more. Thank you, see. Anytime, brother. All right, we're running out of time, guys. Sorry for that. I mean, this is the thing. When someone needs help, we needs to be for the community, right? I mean, when I needed help, it was very hard for me to seek help, right? So I'd rather maybe skip a little bit on, I know the one-on-one class, but knowing that we can, give a little bit more knowledge to teen. At the end of it all, teen, it's on your hands, but sometimes knowing that possibilities might enlighten you a little bit more, right? And yeah, I mean, losing a big chunk of your wallet, if not getting a complete liquidation, that is hard, right? That is hard, and that's what I'm trying to be here, right? For everybody that went through or is going through that harsh moment that I also went through. And I mean, I never got anybody, right, to tell me, hey, buddy, don't worry, whatever you decide is going to be fine. Because let's be honest, you already have fucked up, right? I mean, only a friend will tell you that. And don't worry, brother, that'll still be okay, whatever you choose, right? But whatever you choose, be prepared for the results. and make the most out of it, right? If you're gonna walk away with whatever is left, do it proudly, right? Do it proudly. Take it, rebuild from it, and if you're gonna fight for it, and that's what I always do with the samurai sword at the beginning, right? Because we are in the battle. We know that it's not. I mean, the battle that we're gonna be confronting. If you live by the sword, you're gonna die by the sword, right? And it's not gonna be an easy death, right? It's not gonna be like a bullet to the head. You're gonna get sliced to pieces, and that hurts. All right. So just want to say that, brother, you have my full knowledge at your disposal. Again, I cannot give you financial advice, neither get you to commit to something that is on your hands. But whatever your decision, if you want to share it with us, just make sure that we're here for you. Whatever happens, we're here for you, right? Let's build up together. Let's go over this because this is going to happen to more than one. It happened to me more than once. Hopefully, it doesn't happen to you another time. All right. So, guys, we're at the end of today. Tomorrow, we're going to do the 101, right? So, tomorrow, I'm not going to be doing any analysis. I'm only going to be going for the alerts because that's important so we can rebuild our win rate. Remember that every Friday, we do our win rate based on the trades that we took throughout the week. All right. So, I mean, I just want to touch base on this one. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing what it was supposed to be today and tomorrow all combined. New members, so sorry for not going to the one-on-one knowledge, but I believe there was something in the higher stakes for us to give support to, right? I mean, at some point, God bless, we not be on, or God, like prevent that we get on that situation. But at some point, if you are in there, count with me, count with the whole community to stop looking at our own troubles and look at you to give you that support that you may need in that hard time. All right, guys. So I just wanted to push that community feeling, right? I mean, that brotherhood that we're trying to build up in here. And Major Pain, tomorrow, brother, late class. All right. I'm gonna be contacting you, of course, so we can set up, the dual space in this area. And guys, I know today is not such a great day that I want it to be, but teen, respect, brother, respect. This is baptized by fire, right? You're gonna walk out of this with those scars and show them proudly, as I always show you proudly when I got burned, and that forged me into the trader that I am today. All right, guys, much love. Spread the love, right? Spread the knowledge, and as always, guys, you know what to say. See you guys tomorrow.